All Bernie Bluestein ever wanted, his whole life, was to be an artist. And when World War II broke out, he's not afraid to admit he was afraid to go.
I didn't want to be facing an enemy's fire, and I didn't want to shoot at an enemy.
But the 19-year-old Bernie thought his ticket out of combat was a bulletin he saw at his art school, advertising for a vague military course on camouflage. This is the actual notebook he was given to test his art skills. Turns out it was all part of a super-secret camouflage battalion unit made up of 1,100 men. They were whisked away to England for training, then to France and Luxembourg.
They told us not to say anything to anybody, to our families or to anybody, just don't talk about it.
They were nicknamed the Ghost Army, with a mission to create artillery, tanks, trucks, guns, and airplanes that were all fake. They were feather light and included sound effects, all to fool the approaching Nazis. Initially, the men thought their mission was a bit of a joke.
It was funny, really. Putting up rubber dummies, rubber tanks, rubber artillery.
But it worked. Throughout the war, real Allied combat troops were allowed to maneuver while the Nazis wasted their artillery fire on the fakes. At one point, Bernie and his men even had to dress up as real combat soldiers to fool the Nazis in a German town. And that worked almost too well.
Here I am, shoot at me. I wanted them to shoot at me because then we succeeded in our mission.
After the war, Bernie found success in corporate design work and, as requested, he kept his Ghost Army secret from everyone, even his family, because the U.S. government didn't want other nations knowing about it. But in the mid-1990s, the government finally declassified all of it, and the secret was out. Bernie's family and friends were shocked. And now he's shocked by all the attention he gets.
I keep getting letters from people who are history buffs and now know about this, send me mail that they want my autograph, they want me to sign photographs, they want me to sign autograph cards, and I feel like a celebrity. I'm not a celebrity.
And he watches in amazement a documentary that's been done on the Ghost Army. He's one of its last survivors. But at 95, art is still the only thing Bernie truly cares about. And he gets inspiration from just about anything except his time in the war. To him, that's ancient history. And in his world, the pen was always mightier than the sword. Andy Rosen, I-24 News, Chicago.